Hey guys, welcome back. Drip Coach here with Drip and Farm for Poverty, where we don't trust, we verify, and operate with integrity and transparency. Today we're doing a recap on this video because it happened exactly as I said in the video that it would. I got the receipts from someone that was asking questions and they got labeled a futter and kicked out. And I am throwing out the gauntlet, asking anyone in the ecosystem to prove me wrong. I will happily eat that humble pie, but show me where the money is based off of what you're saying it's paying out. So stay tuned.
Watching Bitcoin climb higher feels like watching a train leave without you, but it's not too late. At Drip2BTC, you can grow your Bitcoin like never before. Earn up to 3,000% APR on credit conversions and discounts on Bitcoin purchases. Step 1, buy Bitcoin. Step 2, deposit it. Step 3, let your wallet do the work. Don't miss this chance to change your life. Start today at Drip2BTC.com.
All right, first and foremost, I want to give you some context. Just the last part of this video, because it will tie into the actual receipts that I have. And then we're going to do some blockchain investigation. Real simple again, just to show everybody, because this is the piece that's missing. People don't understand how to do this, and that's why they end up in these cults. And then either the people in the cult know better, or they're just as dumb and they're just drinking the Kool-Aid and repeating whatever they've heard. So I don't really know who to blame, but lack of education is definitely what's missing. So let's play this clip.
Of these Ponzi-nomic shitport projects and these cults, if you can't ask these legitimate questions in their Discord or their Telegram, you know it's a Ponzi, you know it's a scam, because you should be able to come in here and go, hey, I was doing some research on the blockchain and I don't understand where liquidity's at. Can somebody point me in the right direction? Show me the token contracts addresses with the liquidity for this entire ecosystem. And I bet you they'll call you a futter and give you some other bullshit and or ban you from the chat because it ain't there.
So I wanted to play that because literally I said that would happen. So I said you should be able to go into the chat and ask a question, and if they can't tell you where the liquidity is, they're going to call you a futter and ban you from the chat. So let's go to the receipts, because that's exactly what happened to this poor guy. So I'm keeping his name anonymous, but I'm gonna be calling out Deer Slayer, because he is one of the ones that is constantly out here shilling this, and I don't think he actually understands how the blockchain works, or he's just in on it and getting paid as well. So is this the first video? Let me make sure I got this in the right order. Yeah, this is the right one. So somebody said, why don't we see any influencers on Surge Flow? See any videos on it on Surge by influencers like Stunner or Ray? Good question. They certainly covered Surge, but since Flow, nothing. Maybe it's because it's the weekend during the holiday season and they're living their lives. I know Stunner hasn't even checked his Flow account in a few days. And then the person that got kicked out put this comment: amazing and good video by Drip Coach. And that was reference this video where I told everybody to basically do their research. So should be free speech. It just said good video. To him, it's a good video. Why can't he say that? Who knows? But you're going to find out that just because he said that and they don't like me for exposing them, it leads down a rabbit hole of, yeah, we don't like you in our community. So no freedom of speech. No, not if you're talking shit on the project. So you're not allowed to, quote unquote, be critical, to expose the actual issues. It's called talking shit. It's called fudding. But I have backed up every single thing in my videos. I'm going to do it again in this one, showing the research that I've done. Now, if I'm wrong on my research, prove it to me. I will be happy to correct the videos and apologize. So I can only read what's on the blockchain and make assumptions based off of what I'm seeing. So that's not talking shit. That's looking at what's out there. Don't trust, verify, and then asking the questions in a community going, hey, I got questions, right? So this person asked, is it true what he said about the contracts and the money? No, he's full of shit. Prove it to me, Deer Slayer. Calling you out right now. Jump on my channel. Let's do a live Q&A, and you actually walk me through this and prove me wrong. I bet you can. Okay, fair enough, but where's the money or liquidity then? Because I can't find it as well. You won't be able to find it. I'm going to show you actually where it is, and it's been going to the devs' pockets. Fair enough. Can't sweat. Can you read the blockchain is what Deer Slayer said. He said, not 100%. I guess that's why I asked in here and you responded to me. So I guess you can. And if you can, then you can also answer my normal question. So this guy is like very humble, nice, the way you would expect someone to interact when you join a Telegram group. He's like, yo, I got questions. I don't understand everything fully. I saw this person put out a video. I thought it was good, but it didn't all make sense. Can someone in this community help point me in the right direction and discern between what is truth and what is not, right? Logical, makes perfect sense, but not to Deerslayer, because his response is a gift. So these people act like 5-year-olds, you know, it's the same shit that Ray used to do. This is how you know, again, this is how you know it's a Ponzi, because legitimate people will actually welcome, what do you call that? A conversation of discourse to go back and forth. If you have a legitimate leg to stand on, then you will happily engage and share that dialogue. But when you don't, you act like an idiot and a child, and you just put out dumb gifts as your response. And so the person again asking a question says, but again, you don't answer my normal question. And where is the money, sir? I don't know. It's pumping the system. So that's in reference to all they do is look at these numbers here, which I'm going to show you are just inflated bullshit numbers. They're not real, but when they see it, they're like, oh, it's pumping the system because it's got like 48,000 and a couple million or whatever in these numbers. So they think because they're seeing dashboard dividends that it is working. They don't actually know how to read the blockchain themselves. They don't know how to track things down. They're just part of the cult and helping others become exit liquidity, or maybe they do and they're purposely doing this. I don't know. That's the part I don't have answers to, but I know like Ray did this exact same shit. He knew better because he set up a Ponzi and a pyramid scheme to extract capital from his followers. So he damn sure knew better, and he would purposely comment just like this. So I believe Deerslayer is one of those exact same kinds of people. Again, no answer on my question. How hard is it to tell me where I can find where the money is? So again, he's asking politely. Instead of him commenting, you know, calling people names and stuff like that, he's still being polite. So I give this guy some credit. Because I'm on my phone, not computer, and I'm not tracking that shit for you. Okay, makes sense. Then I will wait when you are home on your laptop or computer to give me that. Is that okay? Very polite again. I don't know what this gift was. I can't see it. And he's like, he responded, I don't get angry when I ask a normal question. So clearly Deerslayer acted like another 5-year-old, and rather than being, you know, intellectual and engaging normally, he came up with some kind of gif or probably some curse word, something like that, because you see it right here. Motherfucker, you didn't come in asking a question, you came in promoting a FUD video. He didn't promote a FUD video. He just said, amazing video, amazing and good video by Drip Coach. You should be able to have discourse. So he thought it was a good video, but Deerslayer doesn't have enough brain cells to be able to interact back and forth. So his response was, you came in promoting a FUD video. It's not FUD. I've proven facts. I'm gonna do it again in this video. I said about the video, and then I asked a normal question, and again, you are so angry. Why? Don't get tilt, mate. If you're telling the truth, it's nothing to get angry about. Again, that's how you know it's a cult, and they are just trying to shill you and make you exit liquidity because they can't stay honest. Whenever you come up to someone with facts and their response is hostility, anger, and curse words, that's how you know you got them. And there you go, because of assholes like you. So that's how you know Deerslayer is either, you know, 7 to 8 years old, or has the intellect of, or he just doesn't understand the blockchain, or both, because he can't actually engage in normal conversation. Okay, because I asked where's the money in the blockchain, I am an asshole, makes sense. And he finally got mad and called him an idiot. I would too at that stage. And then another GIF. All right, so we got all that out of the way. Now you have context, and I'm gonna break this down, and I put it into a chart to make it simple. Remember, we started, you have DripX. So you can come to all of these sites and get the contract addresses down here, and then use dextools.io. Is it showing up in there? Yeah, because I don't have the overlay on. I'm overlay back. We'll leave it off. Overlay off. So dextools.io is just a simple way for you to be able to look at tokens on the blockchain and what the liquidity pairings are. However, as I told you, they don't always represent what's really in the LP pair. But let's go back to just square one. So I went ahead and went to DripX, copied DripX, wrap drip, Venom and DripX, which is the same contract again, Surge, and Flow. And then I put these all into a spreadsheet. So each of these represents the contract address for the main token, and then the pairing that is associated with it, which you see here. So I'll just show you from scratch. We type in DripX and we come back out here to Dex Tools, paste it in. It's already here, but let's just go from scratch so you can actually see how it happens. And know that I'm not making this up. So we paste this in. And then what it's going to show you is all of the tokens on the blockchain that have been paired with DripX. DripX Wrap BNB, DripX and DAI, DripX and Wrap BNB again. And remember, you can pair your own token. You can go over to pancakeswap, you can put DripX and you can make a shit token and you can pair it together and it will show up here because it just reads the blockchain. So what we can see when we scan through here, there is only liquidity in this first pair, DripX and Wrap BNB, $239,000. This one down here has 3K, but again, it doesn't matter. And then we'll get to Venom later because Venom and DripX is tied together as well. But we're gonna get to each one of these. So I want to show you that I've done this already. So from that, I get this amount. It's changed now, but let's go back to the top, DripX and Wrap BNB. So when I originally put this in, it was $222,000. I put it at 220, right? So that is the liquidity, and this is the pairing, DripX and Wrap BNB, DripX, Wrap BNB, liquidity. So that's what Dex Tools is showing you. But remember, I showed you guys, copy this address, or actually click the link, and it will take you directly to BSC scan with this token pair. That is what this link in here is. I linked each one of these so that you can see it. And when we come there, you see the 220, but then we open up the pair, the contract, you will find that only, because remember, it's Wrap BNB and DripX. So DripX has no value. DripX is a shit token. Therefore, the only liquidity is the 113,000. The easy way to do these without going through all of this is anytime you do a token pair search, you can do some quick napkin math and just cut the liquidity in half, and that's the real liquidity, because you see that, damn it, one side is a shit token and one side is a token with real value. So that will let you know just kind of quick calculation of what's in there. Since DAI is a stable coin, you see in here that there's about $2 and some change. Same thing here, about 50 bucks. But again, I did this all with each one of these pairs. So we're not gonna go through each one, just wanted to show you how I came to it. So 220s in that one, 5,000, 83,000, 57,000, blah, 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 blah. But here's the real liquidity for those. So all of these, this is what DripX evolved to because the Ponzi started running dry. Remember, the original mechanics for DripX had you being able to get paid out in BNB, and we had this other chart up here that showed the vault and what they were doing with it and buying back and all this stuff, and changing the miners so that it got more bullish so that you were buying less miners. This has changed so much from that they had to create something else because the capital was being extracted faster than the new Ponzi people coming in to save it. So what they did was make Venom. Well, they paired Venom with DripX, and that gave it an $83,000 liquidity. But when you go to that contract, we'll just open it up again just so you can see that I paired these. You see Venom and DripX, but they both have no value. It's $0 again. So again, dear Slayer, come on my channel, show me where the money is. So anyway, I went through all of these on the BNB chain, and here is your total value. So out of the 1.2 million that shows up on Dex Tools, you have 10%, $114,000. Now, I also said I was going to show you where the money actually went. So remember, we started this DripX with about 4 million. What got migrated over to Pulse, here's what's left on Pulse, 629,000. This is why your contracts are actually not public. The devs are milking the contract. They paired it with pDrip, and pDrip is again a token they made last cycle based off of Drip. And luckily though, pDrip is paired with legitimate other side tokens, but all of this liquidity that they are farming, they are able to pay you out in the shit token on the farms. I forgot whatever, H2O, right? So H2O, another shit token they made. So they're giving you H2O, and you're putting in your ICE or your pDrip and whatever else. So you're pairing all these other things with them. They are farming your liquidity. They are making a decent amount of money off of this. I don't know what the APR would actually be, but out of $629,000, you're not going to make $629,000 a month. So let's just say they make $100,000 a month. That's fine. That's way more than I know that they're actually making. But even if they're making $100,000 a month, how are they able to pay out? Where is it? The amounts that are being shown on these contracts, and what people are saying, like Deerslayer said, oh, all I know it's pumping my bags, or the charts are pumping, or he's seeing the whatever you call the damn website. There's no way to pay that out of that $629,000, and it's over on Pulse, and they put it there because it's pumping their pocketbooks. So the only money on the Binance Smart Chain is $114,000 of liquidity. That's why they need you to bridge the remaining bag you have over to Pulse so they can continue to farm it, and they can continue to keep their contracts secret and start extracting that capital on the back end. You know, a percentage here, percentage there, and then over time, this is the same shit Forex did. It lasts so long that by the time you decide to look behind the scene and go, hey, what happened? They go, oh, you know, well, the bear market and the price of these tokens that it was paired with, they fell substantially, so we lost a lot of that. But this whole time, they are making money. Make no mistake about it. This is real liquidity, over half a million dollars. But this is nowhere near what we started with. This was $4 million in its ecosystem 10 months ago. And all that's left now is all on Pulse and being farmed. And you're getting paid out in a shit token that is continuing to lose value as well. So here is the farming token they're giving you. Let's take a look at this chart and see. Oh, what do you know? It is down and to the right like every other Ponzi that gets created. This was when they migrated the capital, so you had a nice little move there. But let's keep zooming out. Like they say, when in doubt, zoom out. Let's look at what H2O started with. Oh, we still got to keep zooming out. Jesus Christ. Is that it? Nope, we still got some more. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, there we go. So here's where we were whenever it launched back in November of 2023. And you're getting paid out in this shit token, but here's where it's at now. So it just continues to dump. So even though that $620,000 of liquidity is there and it is making money, the money it's making, they're giving you a shit token that is depreciating in value. So they're keeping the bulk of the returns, and you're getting a token that just continues to depreciate. So again, Deerslayer, challenge you and anybody else in the ecosystem. Show me where the money is. Show me how this surge and all this stuff that you have on these charts, that it's burning billions of dollars. Show me how it's burning billions when there is only 600,000 in total. Can't really see this. Let's see. This is just supply. But anyway, you can look at some of their other charts where they're talking about millions and billions burned, and all these influencers are out here shilling this shit. And I think they know better, personally, because a lot of them have been around long enough to definitely know better. But There is nothing here besides you getting paid out in a shit token. And let's look at this $420,000 of liquidity of H2O and Pulse. So what do you know? Over here on Pulse chain, $0 again. So H2O has no real value and Pulse Drip has no real value. Why? Because these are created contracts. They're not tied to anything other than the amount of money you put in. And once that money is extracted, the system goes to zero unless the devs keep creating bullshit Ponzi-nomic forks to extract your capital. So hopefully the individual that DM me that this makes more sense and you'll be able to do your own research with this. And hopefully this will show you where the money is going and how you are being liquidated and being paid out in a shit token that continues to depreciate. The H2O token looks just like Drip going to zero, and it will continue to go to zero while the devs continue to farm and make money off of the real capital that you gave them. So anyone in the DripX Ponzi cult community that can prove me wrong, I will happily come on and we can discuss as two men, or if there's a woman, man and woman, but prove it, show me on chain, show me where the money is, show me how the actual mechanics work, make the contracts public so that they can be audited and all of us can do our own research. Let's not trust, let's verify, put all that out there. And if that be the case, then I will retract my statements. But I guarantee no one will step up to the mic because they cannot back up this Ponzi. All right, that's all I got. Smash that HBO special, help a brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below. And until next time, lift daily and achieve your impossible and get the fuck out of these Ponzi-nomic shit forks. See ya.
Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.